and welcome to McFreedom Mindset, where we give you the mindset and the skill set that you need to achieve your own McFreedom, that freedom to scale, grow, sell, or franchise your business, or run it from a beach somewhere if that's what you really want. And that's what I want to talk about today, the whole idea of running your business from a beach, even if it's only for a few weeks. Last time we spoke, I was on my way on holiday. I was telling you that I was going to completely switch off, that I was going to allow myself to re-energize, refresh my mind, and so I could come back raring to go. Well, how did I do? A drum roll. Well, first of all, let me say that to prepare for those 3 weeks, I spent quite a bit of time working with the team, making sure that we were really clear on what we were doing throughout May, that everybody knew what they had to do, what they had to achieve, what their goals were, what their challenges were for while I was away, and that we had everything in place, any templates that we needed, any systems that we needed, that everybody could just get on and do their job without needing to come to me for help, because that was the whole point. I wasn't going to be there. And even though I had access to Wi-Fi and could have got in touch had there been a crisis, and really, what sort of crisis is there ever that can't be resolved by a team with initiative, confidence, and ability? And let's face it, they're the sort of people that we should all be hiring. We should be hiring people who share our values, who we give confidence to, who we train and develop so that they feel able to rise to the challenge when it's there. So as for the holiday, well, I honestly, hand on heart, can tell you that I did take my laptop. I did take it just in case, which maybe I won't do that. That's my next challenge, is not to take it at all. But I never got it out of my bag. I never touched it at all for the 3 and a bit weeks that I was away on holiday. That's quite a long time to just not think about work. But oh my life, I completely switched off, to the point that actually I've come back and I'm feeling so relaxed that it's right. Come on, where do we go next? But yeah, it was great. It was a lovely, lovely, relaxing holiday. I chilled. I read a lot of books. I watched the dolphins in the sea. I pictured pelicans as they were flying past. It was a gorgeous, relaxing time. No thought of work beyond, these sort of indirect thoughts that you have about, oh, that would be good if we did that, or just giving my brain room to think about what's next. Where do we go from here? Rather than, right, what have I got to do today? What have I got to do next week? That whole giving yourself the opportunity to be that meerkat rather than the hamster in the wheel. So it was fabulous. What's the impact? What's the impact that it's had on me? Well, on me, as I said, I feel completely relaxed, re-energized, ready to go for the next however many months before I decide to take another break. Completely refocused on what we need to do, how we're going to get there. Calm about everything. Sometimes when you're building up to a holiday, you get very, oh God, everything just seems that much harder to deal with. Just really cool about everything, really chilled, confident, so much more confident in the team because they didn't come near me for the 3 weeks. They just got on, and I've come back to everything. I had a list of goals for Harry's challenge. Everything on there ticked off. A couple of them, yeah, absolutely not bang on, but crikey, so much achieved, so much delivered. And that was actually a real stretch challenge anyway. I really did want to push the boundaries here. Real stretch challenges, and so much of it absolutely not just achieved, but achieved really well. The quality of the work that's been done by the team has been amazing. So proud of them. the impact on the team has been that they recognise that, yeah, absolutely, we can do this. Get out of the way, Marianne. We're taking this on. So much. We had a team meeting yesterday, day before. I'm losing track of my days this week, and they're just talking around me at times because they are so focused on working together to get stuff done. So the impact on the team has been great in terms of building their confidence. And the impact on the business, well, as I said, the targets have been achieved, the challenges have been taken on and moved forward. I can now step in as the as Daniel Priestley would call it, the key person of influence, and get out there, back out there with the clients and do the face-to-face, front of house work that allows the other guys to allow the other guys to get on and do their work. So I'm really absolutely delighted. This is the first time I've never done any work on a holiday. And it just feels so good, and it's really what I want for you. And we're coming up to July and August, the school holidays, the time when so many of you will be forced to take your holidays because you have children. How ready are you for that? How much quality time are you going to be able to dedicate to your family? To your other half, to whoever you normally go on holiday with? How much quality time are you going to be able to give them? Are you going to be present with them for the entire time? Or are you going to, oh no, I've got to do an hour's work every day. I've got to check my emails twice a day. What can you put in place now that's going to mean that you can have that complete switch off, that you can rest your brain, that you can allow those ideas to germinate? Because all of the best ideas come from a relaxed brain, not one that's all stressed and, God, how much, how are people doing? What have I got to follow up on? How are the team doing? Do I need to chase them? We really need to give ourselves time as business owners to rejuvenate, to re-energize, and also to give our teams that opportunity to grow. If you are constantly spoon feeding, if you are constantly checking up, it doesn't allow them to grow. It actually encourages team members to go, well, what's the point in me putting a load of effort into doing this task, because I know she's just going to wade in and redo it. Or I know he's just going to, tell me it's not quite how he would do it and rework everything I've already done. We need to let go as business owners. We need to stop being, take the freak out of ourselves, that control freak. Get control of your freak. Put him in a box somewhere for a few weeks. Go on holiday. Enjoy yourselves. How you set up for that? Make sure that everybody knows what they're doing in advance. Make sure that you've got clear goals and targets. Make sure that everybody that is taking on a task that you would normally do, that you give them the training, that you create a how-to guide for them, that you create a template. If it's a job that's regularly done, is there a template for it? Is there a how-to guide? Have you trained people? Give yourself the opportunity to completely switch off. And, if you want help doing this, we're here. We are here. This is what we do. We help people to get to the point where they can just be a meerkat. They can relax. They can, if it's not about relaxation and holidays for you, if you are, if you just have to keep going, then giving you the opportunity and the time to create a new business or come up with a new product. If you're constantly head down in a hamster wheel, you can't do any of those things. So, think about that. Think about what you can do for yourself. And if you want help, as I say, we are here. We've got the Systems for Scale Bootcamp. We've got managers development training, to help you to get your managers into the shape that you feel confident and can trust them to be you while you're away. We've got those programs. We've got bespoke training for you if that's what you need. But you have to decide that you want it first. And that's it's a change in mindset. It's a change in, in belief of what's possible. You can go away for a holiday and switch off. I don't care what business you've got. And if you can't do that, then you need help and we can help you. So just think about it. Think about what you can do for yourself if you don't want to ask for help. But if you do, get in touch. Email me, send me a personal message on Facebook, get in touch however you want. Give me a call. And let's just discuss what you need and how we can help. In the meantime, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I hope it stays dry for you. I know there's a number of people already that I've spoken to that are planning barbecues and parties this weekend. So I hope you have a fabulous time. Hello to Charlotte. Hope you're feeling better. Joe, Geraldine, great to see you on here. What are you doing for your holiday? Get it sorted and have a great weekend in the meantime. Okay. Mwah. To your McFreedom.